online bestie is doing the Lord's work, and I'm so grateful for her. My perspective is from a social media angle, so let's keep that in mind. Now, if you do not know Online Bestie, she is a lifestyle content creator, and she also speaks life into her community, into her audience. And I'd say that's why a lot of us have fallen in love with her and her work. It's because you'll have a bad day and then her video pops up and she's reminding you that you're a bad bitch, or she's reminding you to get up and go to work, right? Or she's reminding you that tough times don't last, but tough people do. I don't think people understand how much you have to have in order to give in that capacity. Like, she's such a giver. She is such a giver. And you can tell that from her content, right? And you can tell that she has a kind heart. You can tell that she's genuine. You can tell that she's authentic. Because there are people wanajifanyanga sana. There are people who will put on an act. But with her, you can tell. And it's been very consistent. That's the thing. There has been a consistency even in her content. Mpaka wa leo, she will literally speak affirmations. She will literally remind you that life is worth living. And I think I love is that she actually preaches body acceptance and positivity. And I'd say that is very crucial for us women, especially us young women who are, very engaged with social media, right? And we are in a time where a lot more Kenyan creatives and Kenyan content creators are actually getting cosmetic surgeries. And I am in no way shaming the babes who are getting cosmetic surgeries, right? But I'm speaking on the side that she is reminding us to love ourselves the way we are. And if we are going to make these decisions, it's from a place of love. It's from a place of, this is actually what I want, and I am comfortable doing this, and I know what I'm going to get from doing this. She doesn't give me a theater kujudge jumefanya cosmetic surgery. And I feel like that is so important. She is someone who speaks life into us every day, right? She's always smiling, and she's just like a ray of sunshine. Honestly, a beautiful ray of sunshine. And I'd say, like, we need to see more of that on a space where we are always scrolling and we are seeing this, that, and the next. Mara huyu sijui amefanyana na nini huyu, mara hii nchi inafanyana nini na hii nchi, mara sijui nini imeibiwa. It's a lot. The internet can be a really dark space. And so when you find her content, me actually nikwambie, mi napendanga tu nikiscroll alafu nampata. I can breathe. Now I can breathe, yeah? Now I can be like, okay, let me chill. Sometimes I'm having a really bad day, and then I'll see her video and she's like telling me to get up, get my butt off the bed and go do my thing and not to give up. And I'm like, you know what? Miss Girl amesema, so I'ma do it. Like, I feel like we shy away from expressing how influential influencers are. Let us be honest, that is the whole conversation, by the way. Because at an Nganga comment section and everyone is just putting, like, obviously there are a few people who are just haters, but you just see how much love she receives from her audience and her community because she gives love. She's a beautiful example of being a giver, right, at a large scale. And I feel like that's something a lot of people shy away from, even in real life. Like, it's okay to give, it's okay to pour into other people's cups, but when yours is full, do not pour from an empty cup, right? And I don't know, I just feel like akona good vibes. Like, I just know, najua tu nikienda sherehe nipate Online Bestie. I've forgotten her actual name. As I've said, my perspective is from a social media angle, but najua tu nikienda sherehe nimpate, we will vibe. Why? Because she has that energy, that warm, welcoming energy. Yeah, I don't know. Hata nimefurahi kumwongelelea. Like, you see how I just feel like she's so impactful. She's so impactful. And like Online Bestie, shout out to you. I don't know how you do it, but shout out to you. You're a ray of sunshine. You're a ray of sunshine, and it's lovely that you do what you do. I think you might not even realize how many people you have helped, how many people you have taken through hard times, how many souls you've soothed. People are fighting battles every day. Because in this day and age, it just feels like evil is growing at an exponential rate. And it's very beautiful and refreshing and calming, actually, to experience someone who is just reminding you that, you know what, ebu smile, no pake your makeup, and you talk anje. Go have some fun, girl. Wear whatever you want. Believe in yourself. That's endo tu search online besti sahi. Utatoka hapo ukiwa motivated. Unaona venye motivational speakers would come to high school, and then you just get this burst of energy. That's literally what her content does for me personally. And from what I've seen in the comments, people literally feel the same way. So as much as she gives you love, go give her love back. Hata kama utaweka tu love hearts, ama mwambie hey, unakaa poa, just poa. I feel like, and this is a conversation I think needs to be had. We tend to put influencers and content creators under a microscope. We forget that they're human. We forget that we are like them and they are like us. They just have influence. Cut off. And I've forgotten what I was saying, but basically, I was just saying, if you're someone who gives, if you're someone who loves pouring into people, you love speaking life into people, imagine do it. Imagine, you could literally be saving lives. You could literally be saving lives. How many times do we see people being like, I had a really bad day, I was so depressed, and then I watched your content and I felt so much better. Because that's what community does. And now we have a virtual community, right? So yeah, me, I just think she's a ray of sunshine. In this dark here world, we have someone who reminds us that, you know what? Life also has sunshine, rainbows, and ponies. Yeah, so till next time.